What's up, everybody? We back with another message, another video. Thank you to all my new subscribers and future new subscribers. You know we do nothing here without God because everything is spiritually led by God over here. We cover the world from a spiritual and physical aspect to get the raw, real, and uncut answers. So anything you hear, anything you see in these end times, may you test the spirits, aka take the words and visuals back to prayer with God, all right? Make sure you take the words and visuals back to prayer with God, as there are many Decepticons running around in these end times sent from the enemy. Had that strong, close, and personal relationship with God, all right? So God says today, an overnight miracle, okay? But he wants you to realize a few things. He needs you to understand whatever blessing it is that you're waiting for. Why are you waiting for it? And where is your heart at? With God at the moment, with your purpose, with what you're going to receive. Are you trying to receive it because you tired of being in your situation, or do you want to receive it because you ready to move into your new purpose? It's a difference in mindset. I'm so tired of being in this situation, and or are you, I know that I'm tired of being in this situation, but this is what I'm going to do when I get it. Y'all know what I'm saying? It's a difference. Are you appreciating the walk thus far that you have with God regardless of the struggle? Have you recognized the things that God has done for you already, even if they are small, even if it's knowledge, even if it's whatever little thing he's given you? Have you appreciated those things? God takes all that into account. So understand, don't sleep on God, because God can, a snap of a finger, make something happen. It's not the fact that the blessing is not ready for you. It's more so, are you ready for it? Because even though we talk about being ready for things, we can never be ready for things because we don't know exactly how something is going to happen. We don't know when. We don't know how in full, how much. But God is going to do it and surprise us. It's always a surprise factor with God. So understand, nothing is impossible with God. Don't let nobody tell you that that's impossible, because you will wake up and boom, there it is. So understand, God will test your faith. God will look at you at the tail end before the blessing and see how much longer you going to endure, to see, is the faith where it needs to be? Is your mind, is your heart where it needs to be in order for me to go snap of a finger and there it is? Ask yourself, where are you standing right now? Because you want to make sure mentally you are prepared, your heart is ready. You got goals set on what it is that you're going to be doing in the future rather than just the blessing. Like, think about it. Do you have faith to know that this blessing is going to come in and affect your future? Shoot, probably some people have already made plans with such blessing, even though they haven't received it. That's nothing but faith, because you know God gonna do it. It ain't if God does it, it's when God does it. Do you believe in that? Do you believe that God would, even though everybody else say he wouldn't? Stand firm and strong with God. Don't let nobody move you out of position. Okay? Don't let nobody move you out of position. Because the devil is going to come through and do just that. When he see how anxious you are, he's going to throw a false blessing your way just to move you out the way for what God has in store. We talked about this, but a reminder to you, don't be getting moved off the track, off course of what God has you doing. You keep walking into the course that God has you walking in, because you might just walk into that blessing. You might go to bed after you did something and wake up to a huge blessing. You don't know what's going to happen. So when God tells you to move in this hour, you got to move, because it could happen overnight. All right? God wanted me to remind y'all, don't be sleeping on him. Don't. Stop playing. You better remember who God is and what he used to do back then and what he doing today. Stop it, because your life can change like that. And you're going to be up there, don't know what to do. You ain't even going to know. Because when God gives, he don't just gives, he gives in abundance. And those who misused things, he will take from them and give to you. He did it in the past with the Israelites when they were finally free with Moses. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Because I was trying to figure out when you wanted me to use this. When they was finally free with Moses, right? Oh, we free. We don't know what to do. We finally got freedom. But how we going to eat? What we going to do? Moses, what we going to eat? So God heard all of that, right? He heard it. He said, okay, let me show my children what's really going on and how they father get down with it, all right? And what he did was provided them with food and gave them instructions on what to do. Come out and gather just enough, that you need for your family. And I promise you it will be enough to feed your family. Now you get people, and this is us too. You get people, when God said get as much as you need, people get too much, right? That's what some people did. They was disobedient. They got way too much. They got too greedy. Okay? They got too greedy. And that's what's going on with this wealth transfer. Too greedy. You got people who got just enough and it lasted, right? They was obedient. You had people who left some overnight, okay? And it went bad when they woke up because they wasn't obedient. They got, why you leaving some overnight? You scared you ain't gonna have food for the next day? See, people be getting scared. Oh, I'm gonna say something the next day just in case. What did God tell you to do? Stop being fearful. You can't be fearful and faithful. Ooh, you can't be fearful and faithful. You got to be faithful and let God move. What you doing? Okay. Okay, see, the bird is just so vocal after I said that. He trying to tell y'all. Yeah, I know. Okay, I know. I told them. But he trying to let y'all know. So understand, when the messengers give out the word, um, you have, like Moses. People was going crazy, going to Moses. Going crazy. And, Moses was getting, they was getting on Moses' nerves. Moses like, you know what? Father, please come show your children what's going on, because I keep trying to tell them, so understand, you guys, being a messenger as well, it get like that. And it's just so funny to think back then they went through that same thing. They like, Moses, what you got us doing? I thought you said this. And God ended up coming through. So just understand, have faith with God, be obedient to the Lord, because you will be rewarded for your obedience. All right, come on. Walk into your purpose. Blessings could happen overnight. God told me, tell them overnight miracle. I said, okay, let me get on here and do this on this sunny day, this warm day, kind of getting kind of hot. Had to wear some shorts kind of day. Okay? So, don't sleep on God, because God, unexpected, will change your life forever. Don't play. Don't do it to yourself, because then you really won't be ready. Peace and blessings. I had to remind y'all real quick, because God told me to remind y'all real quick. And I will catch y'all in the next one.